Welcome back to our channel, and we are the Marketing Voyage. And in this episode, our next topic will be currency fluctuation and pricing decision. Your views, please.
In business, definitely once we deal with currency and once the end product of every business transaction is for the business to profit, and once it is currency, then definitely there will be fluctuations, and that has a direct impact on the price of goods and services. So each country, each market has their local currency. So whichever country you are going, they have their local currency. And then the country, your own country too, has their currency. Now, when you go into the international markets, there are fluctuations. Some of the currencies appreciate, some depreciate. So it has effect on the price of goods and services. And one of them is the cost of goods sold. So, for example, if an international business happens to come and set up in Ghana, and then all their raw materials are materials that they import from other countries, immediately our CD begins to depreciate, meaning their cost of importation will increase. So once it is increasing, then in turn it will reflect in the prices of the goods and services that the organization is going to produce. On the other hand, when the city starts to appreciate, then meaning the cost of importing those goods and then other cost of doing business will definitely reduce. So it might, where the local currency is appreciating, the cost of goods might be coming down, and then where it is depreciating, it will cause the prices of goods and services to increase.
So this is similar to dynamic pricing, which is adjusted price in real time based on the currency fluctuation. Is it similar to what you're saying?
Can you break down?
So I'm talking about the dynamic pricing, which is adjusting the price in real time based on the currency fluctuation.
Exactly.
And I'm asking if it's connected, like is the dot connecting to what you're saying?
So it's up to you to monitor the currency fluctuations.
So, an example could be the airlines. Depending on if there is holidays, the airline prices goes high with the hotels and all the other stuff. But if there are no higher demands in booking flights and those stuff, the prices decreases to attract more customers.
Then also it brings about the competitiveness of the organization or the market. So where an organization that relies more on raw materials that are being imported, if there are two organizations, organization A and B, if A happens to import most of its raw materials from other countries, and then organization B gets its raw materials in the local market, definitely you could see that at the end of the day, the prices of the products or services of the first organization that has to rely on importation of its raw materials will have a higher price, whereas the one that has access to the raw materials in the local market will be having a moderate price. So when it happens like that, the competitiveness level of the businesses will be affected.
So let's say for example, we have the foreign rice and the local rice. Could it be compared to what you're saying? Because the foreign rice is more expensive than the local rice. It's all rice, but you see they have the one they cultivate in Ghana, and then they'll be like, oh, those ones are quite more affordable, and then they have the ones they import, which is more expensive.
Yes. So if an organization has uses the local rice as its raw material, and the one that imports, definitely when the exchange rate begins to fail, where our cedi is depreciating more, it has an implication on the cost of importation, and definitely that one is going to be part of your cost of production. So at the end of the day, the product that you're going to produce is going to affect it. So that's how.
I think that's all.
Alright. Viewers, these are the points for the currency fluctuation and pricing decisions. So with this, we are trying to make you understand that our currency rates have an effect whenever it's either it depreciates or it increases or decreases. So we need to be very mindful whenever we are
Entering
entering the international markets. We'll move to the next episode. Stay with us.